G'day and welcome into game 1 between T1 and ViciGaming in this lower bracket elimination match of the last chance qualifiers for TI11. The international spirit, it's flaming on strong. And every day we inch closer to that grand final of TI11, the excitement builds a little bit more, but it was no longer at that, we're not at the main event just yet. These teams still vying to get a spot on that stage. First bans, T1 ban out the Enigma and the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend becoming more and more popular as this tournament progresses and has a decent win rate to boot. Vici removed the Morphling and the Marcy. Morphling, a fairly comfortable flex pick for T1, can be the Thompson Morphling or the Ana Morphling. So removing those two heroes, the Marcy as well, has been run in the 4 position, or even Ana running the Marcy as well. T1 pick up the Primal Beast, likely to be a Thompson Beast. That's been where they've been running this Primal Beast so far in this tournament. ViciGaming immediately respond with the Undying and Mars. So really strong team fight coming from ViciGaming these first 2 picks. Good control and and good setup for the Tombstone to get those zombies starting to stack up. The Venomancer from T1, it's becoming a bit of a classic for T1. They are showing that they really like this hero. Not many other teams, if any, are picking the Veno. And I'm a lot more comfortable with what they're doing with it than what they did originally. I think Cuckoo was running the Veno in the off lane. And recently, the last few series, they've been more favoring the 4 Veno and not going quite all in on that 3 Venomancer, which I think is a better play. You can still get a lot of value out of the Veno. A lot of the value you get out of the Veno is in levels. Just getting those level 4 Plague Wards up, the level 4 Poison Sting, just being a nuisance in the team fights. And you don't have to be the POS 3 to be that nuisance. You know, you can just be the nuisance as the POS 4 Veno. So we'll have to wait and see where T1 want to use it. If they want to give it over to Cuckoo, although I doubt it in such early in the draft. Normally tends to pick his own heroes later on. Second phase of bans, Quap, removed from T1. Haven't seen a lot of Quap, but certainly still fairly prevalent. Having such high burst damage, particularly with the Pure, always going to be a valuable pick if you want to just delete a hero from the game. PA ban as well from T1. Clockwork will be removed from ViciGaming. Clockwork is becoming one of those heroes that is valued mainly because of the BKB piercing stun. It means that heroes just can't farm aggressively and BKB TP out. You can't just have a Jug spin and TP or a Lifestealer spin TP. When you've got a Clockwork on the map, makes it a lot riskier to push those side lanes. And of course the Rocket Flare with the vision that it gives, very, very important. Vision is, in professional games particularly, where a lot of the bans go towards. We see the Batrider band as well, that's a vision hero. Beastmaster is still available, and I would probably expect it to be banned out now. T1 don't need to ban offlaners as the Vici have already shown the Mars, so no need to ban any more of those. They will just focus on the carries and the mids, taking out potential POS 1s with the PA and the Terrorblade. ViciGaming just hesitating here a moment, wondering if they're happy to play against a Beastmaster. It has been a hero with high probability of being banned in a lot of these matches. So we'll just see. If it's not the Beastmaster, other heroes that could potentially be banned, they might just start looking for the POS 1s. Pudge is still in the pool, has been used to great effect. T1 has been one of the teams that will show they can pick the POS 1 Pudge and be successful with it. Visage will be taken out. The Visage ban, yeah, does indicate that they're ViciGaming pretty convinced that the Venomancer isn't the Cuckoo hero, and that they're still looking for that POS 3. Okay, Snapfire will be grabbed from ViciGaming. It's almost a bit of a deny pick, because T1 are still looking for some supports, and Snapfire is really good against the Undying with the little shredder, just to shred through that tombstone, particularly in lane, the level 1 and level 2 tombstone. That little shredder can deal with quite handsomely. Disruptor will be grabbed from T1, and they get the double pick with the Nature's Prophet. Oh, I love it. The Cuckoo Nature's Prophet has been stepping up and has really emphasized the tempo that T1 like to play at in these games. Sort of fits their playstyle. The Primal Beast and the Nature's Prophet together
10 seconds.
sort of gel in a way that T1 don't really have when the Nature's Prophet is not in the draft. So that would be a 3 Prophet, Primal Beast mid, Disruptor and Veno on the supports. ViciGaming, they grab the CK. Look at it's the red draft. You got the Mars, the Snapfire, and the CK. They're coming in angry and coming in hot. So CK will most likely be Erica's hero in the safe lane. Mars off lane with the 4 Undying, Snapfire 5, and looking for their mid pick last. There is always the possibility that it's a mid Mars and the offlaner can still be picked. In fact, that could be a reasonable suggestion as to why Beastmaster hasn't been banned in that second phase.
Seconds remaining.
There's also the possibility for ViciGaming that Mars goes mid and it's a core Undying off lane, and that would leave a support pick to last. Quite a bit of flexibility currently in the ViciGaming draft. Not so much in T1. I wouldn't expect this Nature's Prophet to be in the hands of anyone but the Cuckoo Nature's Prophet, considering the success they've had with that 3 Furion in this tournament. Last bans will be coming out. Leshrac. Yeah, excellent ban there from T1. ViciGaming have shown that they are quite happy to pick the Leshrac in quite a few different situations. Normally with the IO as well, but even without the IO, still a formidable force for XM on the mid lane. And the Ember Spirit as well. ViciGaming removed the TA. Thinking physical damage is a little bit more than what they can deal with here. High physical burst.
10 seconds remaining.
As strength heroes, you can see this is a 4 strength draft currently from ViciGaming. They have a lot of HP, so they generally are better against magical bursts because the magic will run out. The spells will be used once, and then you can't burst through. But high HP heroes do suffer against strong right clickers, because it doesn't matter how much HP you can just get clicked a few more times and you'll die. It's not like spells that they have a cooldown and can sort of survive that burst with a large pool of HP. PL banned
5 seconds remaining
from ViciGaming. And it's the Ana pick here last, and Pudge is still there, and with all these strength heroes, it seems the obvious choice. In 3 out of 4 melee heroes, 4 out of 4 strength. Would get a lot of value from the Rot in these fights. Just wondering if T1 have thinking it's a bit of a bait from ViciGaming leaving that in the draft, or if ViciGaming feel pretty comfortable dealing with Pudge. I mean, CK, we talked about physical damage ripping through HP pools. The CK can deal with a Pudge very quickly with the level 3 ulti particularly. Make sure you get all the illusions up, and 1 stun and reality rift, and that Pudge will cease to exist. Particularly with maybe Snapfire, the additional minus armor from the little shredder. Last pick. Still have a minute to use T1. Slark. A good pick as well against these strength heroes. Was left in the pool, so to speak. And yeah, should get some good Essence Shift against the Mars and Undying in lane, assuming it is a 3 off lane Mars. Or Mars and Snapfire in lane, more likely. Probably 5 Undying with the CK.
5 seconds remaining.
Pretty good as well with the Undying and CK in lane. With the Reality Rift, just pulling back in close to that Tombstone so the zombies can keep stacking up. And Puck mid. Yeah, so Puck is just left in the draft. It's such a good pick right now. And tell you what, Puck is the sort of hero you don't want to leave when there's 4 strength. Nice bunch of tanky heroes to keep the attention away from XM on the Puck. He can jump in and jump out and get multiple rounds of spells off in fights. You know, this Venomancer and the Disruptor, they won't really stand a chance. Even Cuckoo, once the BKB goes down, will start to suffer from multiple rounds of spells from the Puck. In terms of hard lockdown for this Slark, the Chaos Bolt's pretty slow projectile, so assuming the Dark Pact is available, should be able to dispel that off. Cookie, once again, it's a fairly obvious projectile that comes in. The Coil is the one that Slark really does have trouble dealing with. There is a considerable amount of stun. If he does get stunned, BAB gets the spear out, then Chaos Bolt can follow up along with the Cookie. Silence from Puck. Will die Ana. No obvious save hero here either for Ana. I guess you can chuck a Static Storm down on top of where he's been initiated, but if there's BKBs in the mix, that Slark's life will be coming short. So T1 and ViciGaming in this Game 1 lower bracket elimination match. TI11 last chance qualifiers. This is their TI11 dream on the line. T1, they'd love to make it to Singapore in Southeast Asia. And I think ViciGaming certainly want to deny them of that opportunity.
Wow.
Highest net worth by 25 minutes. I think Cuckoo on the profit. Okay, so both teams getting some vision down. T1 on the bottom side will drop 2 wards covering this bottom river. Lots of emphasis on this side of the map. ViciGaming will just chuck their own obs in the mid lane. And what's their second one? Got a secondary obs. Undying. Frisk has one on him at the moment. The ping comes out from Disruptor. Whitemon says, hey, he's got some wards on him. Watch where that boy's going. Don't let him deward our goods. BAB, God's Rebuke, level 1. Veno, Zephyr moving forward. Venom Scale does connect onto Frisk, but the rune fight's occurring. I think they're just going to look for the first blood. No. Ana does back up and decide that he won't need to commit in. Wasn't quite close enough to get the Essence Shift going off. And it'll be actually three runes for ViciGaming, so a little bit of advantage at the start. To our lanes, Thompson in the mid lane on the Primal Beast. We'll be laning up against XM on the Puck. In the safe lane for T1, Ana on one of his signature heroes, the Slark. He's supported by Zephyr on the Venomancer in the safe lane. Laning against Frisk on the Undying and BAB on the Mars. In the top lane, BG, Erica will be the POS 1 CK, supported by Yang on the Snapfire. They're laning against Cuckoo on the Prophet. And Whitemon on the Disruptor. Expect to see quite a lot of action in this bottom lane between the Essence Shifts and the Venomous Scale. It's a good setup for Ana to get the stacks of that stat steal moving. Ooh, Gale actually misses on Frisk there. Sidesteps off to the edge, and that's a harsh one. 95 mana. And the cooldown. Top lane, Whitemon continue to pressure Yang back right underneath the tower, giving him the slaps for every opportunity he can. This lane will become very hard to play for Frisk once the level 2 is hit and the Poison Sting is online. You can see even there now, without the Poison Sting, Frisk is just having to run away when the Venomous Gale comes out. Lack of mana and clarities on this Venom at the moment might be a bit of a concern. We'll have to send some out. Make sure he can continue that sustain. Cookie from Yang connects onto Cuckoo. Chaos Bolt stun. Cuckoo trying to run away. The slow from the Scatterblast won't quite be enough, and Whitemon tries to get a turnaround kill onto Yang. Yang takes a lot of damage for it. Cuckoo will just heal up with the salve and be quite happy to get back in on the lane. Bottom lane, Ana is reasonably low, has no more regen. Level 2 now on Zephyr, Poison Sting immediately online. Decays just keep coming onto Ana. All this God's Rebuke, and I think BAB thought about the spear. Ana does jump backwards. Shared Tango will keep him alive a little longer. There's more regen coming out. It's just a Magic Wand recipe and 3 Tangos. That's going to get burnt through pretty quickly with all these decays spam coming out. 3 more Mangoes still on Frisk. Gale connects. Slowly starts to tick down. And now a couple of stacks. But Ana doesn't really want to trade when he's on this health. He'd rather trade if he was on full HP in this situation. God's Rebuke connects on 2. Excellent value from that spell. And double decay as well. This bottom lane, ViciGaming are getting the most value out of all their spells, making sure they harass both heroes at the same time. Whitemon and Yang just trying to contest some pulls, and Yang will chauffeur Whitemon back to the river. Really bottom. Hobson, he's wandered down. He's 18-4 to 16-1 in the mid lane. He wasn't really suffering that much, but had an opportunity. And while we're looking at the potential Thompson rotation, top lane is caught. Cuckoo, the first blood is drawn. Zephyr close to level 3. We'll see if he gets the 2 in the Venomous Gale. It is a huge increase. 15 per tick to 45 per tick. So, you just get level 3 now. Frisky's starting to get chased down even. Don't think Arno's close enough to offer any support. And in fact, if Zephyr commits a little too hard, there is a level 2 spear. Turn around with the tombstone. This Veno could be in a little bit of trouble. Like we're ready to go again. Hobson's moving top lane. Only level 4 again. She's sort of abandoning this mid lane in favor of having some rotations. Hobson, onslaught, coming through, catches onto Erica. The stun isn't there fast enough, and with the trample damage, he gets 1. He's moving in for the 2nd. It's a double kill for Thompson on the top lane. Easy rotation. Happy to sacrifice a little bit of XP and gold in that mid lane to the puck if he can secure that double kill and help out his off lane. Zephyr keeps getting the Poison Sting. X on top as well. Arno wants to come across. This could be a potential kill here. Dark Pact is used. Down will go the Undying, and there won't be enough turnaround damage from BAB at this point. Tombstone was used. I wonder if Ana and Zephyr want to head over and hit that. Yeah, they definitely do. That's free gold. Will the deny quickly. 125 gold. Another Venomous Gale actually stuns being used. Ana, this could be a double kill for him. There's the Poison Sting. He's ticking down. Ana will remove the slow from the God's Rebuke. He needs another click. Oh, BAB will make it away with Frisk respawning. Top lane, Cuckoo could get caught again. He maybe needs some body blocks from Whitemon to keep him alive, but Whitemon's pretty low as well. Cuckoo has no more regen, just the infused raindrops. Yang's coming in. It's nighttime. Oh! The pause. That's I think he's just in range. TeamSpeak. Yeah, you can just see him. That's a bit of an unfortunate timing. Yes. Unfortunate timing for Yang there. Was right as he came into vision out of fog. Now, I think Cuckoo probably still dies here. Yeah, there's a Chaos Bolt stun. available. The cookie should connect. I don't think there's any way Cuckoo can make it out of this. He will step to the left-hand side, the slow from the Scatter Blast. 2 stuns to follow up, and that'll be a dead Nature's Prophet. His headset keeps dying, and so does his hero at the moment, Cuckoo. Should be able to recover in farm, as he is a Nature's Prophet. Mid lane, XM, level 6, and as Topson has just sort of avoided this lane for the most part. He's got his level 6 elsewhere. Just didn't want to have to play against a puck in lane, and has managed to secure himself what he needs otherwise. Zephyr, he's caught between a rock and a hard place at the moment. BAB comes through with the God's Rebuke, trying to set up the spear onto the trees. Secondary decay, and there's the last hit from BAB. Connecting up with that spear. In the top lane, Cuckoo's been stunned again. Yang with the cookie. No more mana for the Reality Rift, but I think the body blocks might be enough. Into the trees he tries to get. He does get hit down. Erica pulled back. Yang will die to the Thunderstrike. Whitemon gets a little bit of revenge on this top lane. Meanwhile, middle, the coil's been used. XM just survives. Phase shifts that last stampede hit that would have meant his death. Tombstone used. And Topson will die. Bottom lane. BAB has been leashed up. Spear comes out. Ana spells it off, but Yang's arrived. Level 3 has the one in the cookie. Cookie does miss, but the Scatter Blast doesn't. Ana senses an opportunity here. Zephyr wants to get probably one more right click if he can. Spear is there. We'll get the job done onto the Veno, but Ana's still chasing. And here arrives Topson. The leash connects, and that will be a kill. Over to Topson. They found Yang in the trees as well. I believe Pulverize is ready. They'll use it. And this will just get this Slark over towards the level 6 quite quickly, unless this creep will secure it in the top lane. Erica's been chased down. No more spells available. Glimpse used. XM arrived. No coil for 9 seconds. Does have a silence. Only level 1 in the Waning Rift at the moment. But with coil up, all spells available. You can catch really anyone here. That's just a dead hero. There's Vision down on the high ground, so they know that XM is around, and Cuckoo will just let him know that, yep, you're here. Go away. Go to some other place. Shoo puck. Don't bother me. Play mid lane. Dive. Topson gets the kill. Just not even caring at all. No respect for the tower. Fight is starting to kick off. Topside as well. Glimpse back onto Erica. Trying to get the body blocks. Actually rifting back in. Cuckoo needs to be careful. He just doesn't die himself. Turns around with the Sprout and the last little bit of damage. Another Thunderstrike will get the kill. Meanwhile, down in the bottom river, Zephyr dies to XM and BAB's action. Action all around the map. Topson, he's looking for more. He's got 4 in the trample. He'll just go in and grab the puck. Give the old Pulverize over to XM. Coil will be dropped as well as the Tombstone. He's stuck with 3 around him. Yang will be there with the cookie, and Scatterblast is enough to get the kill. Topson probably won't be happy with that kill or that death in that mid lane at all. I think he was just trying to throw some casual harass over on the puck. And
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tips coming out for Erica, who TP'd home. Tower now under threat in the top lane. Whitemon just body blocking any rotations coming across so that Cuckoo can get this tower. And it will fall. Yang, Thunderstrike out. Glimpse pulling him back over towards Cuckoo. Kinetic field down. Stun. Hellstrike actually connects along with the cookie, and now Cuckoo is in a bit of trouble in this top lane. Meanwhile, BAB died down in this bot. Ana himself, I believe, yeah, another permanent agility with the assistance of Topson. Pulverize ready again in 14 seconds. Such a low cooldown. You can just keep running at heroes with this Primal Beast. No need to slow down at all. As long as you've got the mana and the health, the cooldowns will not be a delay. Little bottle refill. BAB offering XM his services for the time being. BAB still working on the Blink Dagger. Has the Falcon Blade, so a little bit of health damage. Mana regen. All going his way. Zephyr, level 5 now. 1 in the Plague Ward. You want to get this leveled up ASAP now. Once you start getting the Plague Wards, you want to max that out to ensure that they're a little bit harder to kill. A little bit more damage. Makes a big difference, particularly for a support trying to kill a level 4 Plague Ward. Support can kill level 1 Plague Ward very easily. Level 4 though, not so much. Thompson thinking about making a bit of a play here. Spear is used, they saw it. It's daytime though. BAB on the high ground says this is an area Primal Beast is in there. Is this stack? But the rotations are coming across. XM with the haste rune will find Zephyr. Wizenova will be committed. And there's a Static Storm actually on top as well. And maybe XM, he went a little too far. Underestimated the high ground defense there of Whitemon. Thompson trying to dodge the Mortimer's Kisses at the moment. Won't be enough to. BAB gets the cookie forward. Does have a spear in a moment. And Whitemon does die to the spear and the God's Review combo. Cuckoo TP'd in on the backline. Ana now getting the essence shifts up. BAB will go down the Mars. Off to the right hand side. Zephyr's keeping the slow onto Yang. They can find any more. Ana's probably keen to fight with some essence stacks. Erica's on this bottom lane. Just holds off for the time being. Maybe if he'd had 5 more essence stacks there, he would have been tempted to go in and potentially force a fight. Ancient Stack was scouted out there from T1. They'll know that that is there, and the side of ViciGaming will want to take it. The question is, who really does? It's more probably going to be a team effort between the Mars and the Puck. Maybe Snapfire might come across mid lane. Pulverize connects onto XM as well. Follow up Onslaught, but XM will just have enough HP to make his way out. Oh, close with the Thunder Strikes. And the Glimpse damage. BAB smoked up, doesn't have the blink yet. Hard to close that gap unless you're sort of coming in from a high ground to a low ground. Still looking. We'll find Cuckoo. That'll be the arena, caught inside with the spear, and that will be a dead Nature's Prophet. Doesn't even get the chance to get off the Nature's Wrath before he goes down. Zephyr's set up on this bottom lane. He's got the wards. They're guarding. They're guarding the area. And they know where he is. I don't think they're going to be scared of these wards. They're only level 2 at the moment. Tombstone dropped, and Zephyr will wisely TP out of that area. He had the wards protecting him, but they weren't going to be much defense against this CK. Mid lane, Thompson and Whitemon pushing the tower. Cuckoo will join in with the level 3 on the Nature's Call. Sending just one treant forward to scout out any potential movements. XM TPing to the tier 2 might just want to clear up the wave afterwards. Yeah, he's not thinking about defending at the moment. Probably just wants to come in, clear a couple of jungle camps, and then come back for the wave of creeps. It'll be a double wave in a moment. Here's the ancient camp though. Pulverize will be committed. They have the trample with the this is all under the arcane rune, so I think they'll get this. Thompson yoinking this ancient camp. Yang comes across, sees that all his work has been put for naught. There will be a Quill catching onto Whitemon as he tries to TP out. It's small collateral for the loss of your ancient stack. The Thompson quite greedily took. His eyes lit up when he saw that ancient stack. He says, I've got AoE damage. I've actually got 3 abilities that do AoE damage. I think I'll just clear through this ancient stack myself. I wonder at what point do we start to see teams stacking ancients for a primal beast. You know, it's not really as necessary because you can farm so quickly and have so much pressure on the map anyway. You don't really want to see a stack, at least your own stack, going towards a primal beast. You'd want to give it to someone else anyway. Ana has the Falcon Blade and the Diffusal Blade. Both blades online, one for each hand. He slinks along near to the ground. XM has the Witch Blade. I mean, I think we need a new word for blade in Dota. It seems to be the number one word. Witch Blade, Falcon Blade, Diffusal Blade. I will just continue farming. It's pretty hard for Yang to force him out here. Would need some assistance of his teammates. In the bottom river, Venno does go down. There's Arena catching on to BAB. I don't think there's any way Whitemon makes it out of this situation with the puck moving across. Thompson's sort of keen for a bit of a brawl. Does back away. He's got that fresh BKB, 9 seconds. Wood up on the high ground, pretty much scouting out everything here for ViciGaming. That's why they were so keen to take the fight on that bottom river. And striking back immediately. Hunter and Thompson, the kill squad, in the mid lane. Not mucking around, not wasting any time at all. Roshan is up. Don't think either team would be... They don't necessarily want it right now, but they definitely don't want the other team to have it. So, if one team went for it, it would certainly be a contest. Because the Roche, I think, would be quite slow. Maybe the CK with the Reality Rift, minus armor, and the Illusions might be able to get through it a little quicker. Nature's Prophet with the Treants can tank, but there's no obvious super quick Roche heroes at the moment. Not until they get a few more items anyway. Ace Rune. Top. See if Thompson will find that. He will. Bottle it up. Into the bottle. And the smoke. XM likely to be quick on the fingers here, and they know that. They decide that he is not the target they want. Instead, they head south. Trying to find a CK. They see the illusion, but they're going to know that this is not the real deal. And try and head further across, see if they can find the target they're looking for. They see the creep camps have been farmed, and Thompson is going deeper. Still a smoke available for a few more seconds. Won't find anyone even in the triangle. If they just waited a moment longer, they'd see Erica walking through, but quickly down the ramp and to the safety of his tier 2 tower in the mid lane he will go. Yang has Tranquils working towards 4-staff. Particularly against the Slarky, and 4-staff yourself out of that pounce. One of the main counters to the pounce. Now the smoke, 3-man from ViciGaming. This is the blink on BAB. Zephyr, he's in the front line. He's likely to get caught. And he is. There's the Arena. Got the Poison Nova off first. And BAB decides he's going to get out of there. So Arena used for Poison Nova. Poison Nova a much longer cooldown, but all the same, it's just a support who didn't die. So I think overall that T1 are probably pretty happy with that situation. Thompson pops the haste, sees if he can fire. Ooh. Wants to try to get the instant stun, but that puck, I think it's almost like a server tick of invulnerability there. Maybe not officially, but you can never seem to get him, even if you have a stun directly on the spot. Erica will continue to pop the ultimate just for farming purposes. We'll send the Phantasm Illusion to the top lane. We'll decide he doesn't want to feed it away to Ana and try and go take a jungle camp. Bottom Thompson hunting for XM. He's aware that some are in the trees. Just a short one. XM, he knows they're on the hunt. There's a TP, so he's just playing at the moment, occupying this bottom space on the map, not wanting to give it up. We'll blink further out now. Thompson, it's almost like he senses it. He's got a ward. With the BKB, clear the wave and continue to push. XM could possibly show Whitemon sitting off to the sides with the static storm. That would be enough to kill this puck if he did get caught in the storm. Zephyr has the Glimmer Cape ready. A lot more survivability now for this level 10 Venomancer, particularly with the fluffy hat. Jumping in, Arena, Spear into this Venomancer. He just dies to the Mortimer's Kisses. Secondary Mortimers do get cancelled by Thompson. Slowed down by the Scatter Blast, and we'll use the Uproar to make sure he gets away. Stunned from Erica. Phantasm popped. But it'll just be a farming Phantasm once again. Continue able to scale. If we actually switch over to net worth, which was accidentally still there. See that Ana is top on the net worth, 10k. Thompson not far behind at 9k. But overall, it's less than a 1k lead for T1. Even though a few more kills have gone the way of ViciGaming at this point. Look at the Treant just scouting out. Treant's actually blocking camps as well. You love to see. This is try hard to the extreme right here. This is a team who wants to go to TI. Glimpse back on BAB. Silence now. Committed from Cuckoo. The Orchid is online, and I much prefer when Cuckoo goes for this damage-orientated Nature's Prophet build. At the same time, Snapfire dies bottom to Thompson. The Beast. He's on a rampage. Not literally, but maybe. Maybe soon. XM Yules will be worked on next, just to make sure it doesn't get caught by that silence. And into the pit we go. Ana and Cuckoo does have Nature's Call in a moment. Trance will tank up the damage. Ana, he's still getting hit. There it is. We'll just change the aggro there for the time being. Scan comes out. ViciGaming, though, they're in the pit. Mars, though, is spawning. TP's out. Didn't go to the shrine. Just to the tier 2. And how quickly they can get there. It's not a fast Roche. It's quite slow. This is what I said. Neither team are really super fast at doing this. The arena is ready along with the blink, and out of the pit they go. The arena catches onto 3. Stake Storm will stop that engagement a little bit. Ana grabs the Aegis and will pounce away with the Aghanim Scepter. Erica reality rifts in and then stuns onto Cuckoo. Speared inside his own sprout. The trees turned against him. And T1, they get the Aegis. It's what they came for. But certainly, it took so long to get it done. Both these teams, very slow Roche lineups. Stun coming through from Thompson. Will connect momentarily. Pounce from Ana. Catches on to this Undying. Will turn around. Glimpse. Secondary pounce. And this should be a dead Undying. And Ana gets himself another permanent agility. +7 now. 14 on the temporary for the time being. Erica wasted no time getting to his bottom lane to continue farming. As the Bracer, BKB's now down to 8 seconds, and the Armlet. Ring of Aquila in the neutral slot. Love to see it. A little bit of everything that you could possibly want. Gang throws wood down on top of his sentry. Pretty safe spot for it for the time being. Top lane, XM is pushing the side lanes with the catapult. XM to the side, no blink in 4 seconds. He's got a phase shift, so won't be in any trouble at all. And probably just hang around here and cut the next wave. Yeah, he will do. Just cut that next wave, and then he'll TP off. In comes the TP from Cuckoo, and I think you'll just see the dust leaving as the teleport completes. Tops and bottom lane will continue to scale with the farm. Now the Kyra and Sanj smoke from Thompson and Whitemon. And it's actually double TP to the mid lane. Zephyr has been arenaed, but doesn't die. It's a tanky little Venomancer. Got an eye, Gem of True Sight as well. The AB actually almost in range. BKB's been popped from Thompson, but the Tombstone is down. Meanwhile, on the back lines, they've caught the CK under the Static Storm and pouncing forward. Now it's the Undying who's in a bit of trouble. A secondary pounce again. Thompson with the onslaught. Catches on the stun. And excellent little fight there for T1. And now the mid tier 2. It's under threat. Ana level 17, still an Aegis for 2 minutes 34. Actually have the gem on the Slark. Is that double gem? No, just the gem on the Slark. I think, yeah, gem on Zephyr was probably a little bit risky and dangerous. They didn't lose it there, fortunately for T1. ViciGaming, they're starting to be pushed back into their base. 6k net worth lead now for the side of T1. It is starting to grow in the last few minutes or so since that Aegis has been taken. XM still no Yule Scepter. Won't be too far away though. Hasn't got a Curie to deliver it at the moment, even if he did. Even if he wanted the gold. Going in, charge actually will dodge the spear and incidentally full up pulverized. BKB from Erica. I don't know if it'll be enough to save him. Ana still committing forward. Has the Aegis, so happy to just fight. Go in with no fear at all. Whitemon caught by the coil, but Ana's still charging forward. Erica trying to run off to the side, picking out on the Snapfire, get a little additional bit of movement speed. Armlet toggle down. Gem will remove the vision. I mean, a gem on a Slark is one of those things you dream about. You know where the vision's at, so you can easily take it. Hobson. Cuckoo. He knows he's there, but doesn't have enough anything to cancel that stun. Cancel that TP. Even a Dragon Scale on Topson making him a little bit tankier. XM holding onto that Tumbler's Toy. Yules is now ready, so we'll have a way to dispel the silence. Erica used that BKB down to 7 seconds. Not to great effect. It was really just to run away. I don't think he anticipated Topson just to run at him and throw out the Pulverize. Ana. Actually getting assistance glimpse back. He's in a little bit of trouble. There's the first life. Mistake Storm on top. Erica was caught for a moment, then pushed out by the Onslaught. Ana secondary life. We'll try and kill the Tombstone on the high ground. It's down 200 gold. BKB committed from Cuckoo. There's the arena. Catches onto Ana. Will be immediately dispelled by the Dark Pack, but inside of it, inside the ulti, he's being caught. BKB now from BAB. Big Poison Nova. Catches onto the 3 of them. And Cuckoo's still hitting from the high ground. Ana has managed to survive. He's stunned, but now he's healing under the effects of the Shadow Dance. And he's back in again with the leap, looking for the catch onto the Puck. Has been pounced. Stunned, looking for the follow-up, but Puck is just a little bit too evasive. I mean, this hero just doesn't follow the other laws of Dota. You've been pounced, you've been leashed, you've been rooted. Doesn't matter. Just jaunt away. Just jaunt away. So another good fight there for the side of T1. Aegis was expended, but it was running out momentarily anyway. Depth Shroud is now online for Ana, so a couple of ways to survive. Wants to go to the BKB next. So with the BKB, he'll have BKB, Depth Shroud, and Shadow Dance to keep himself up and running. XM. Almost. The pounce was close. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Topson's charging in with the Onslaught and the Trample. The Snapfire and Mortimer. Mortimer's probably used to trampling over smaller creatures. Not when there's a Primal Beast around. No jumping on top of this boy. Frisk has the Tombstone, level 4. Not yet a Vlad's. As opposed to Zephyr on the side of T1 has the Vlad's ready, actually close to getting the Wraith Pack down. So there will be a Wraith Pack advantage on the side of T1 if the game continues with the pattern we're currently seeing. Topson bottom lane now, working on the Shiva's Guard. Reasonably close to getting the Mystic Staff. Stun, Onslaught, Fingers, BAB's quick. Reaction time. Mid lane, Zephyr under the effect of the Glimmer Cape. We'll just continue to farm pretty freely here.
Dire's top tower is under
And
attack.
talked about it previously, but it's the levels on this support Vano. If you can get the levels, he's got level 4 Plague Ward, level 4 Poison Sting now. With those two, and I think the level 15 talent, that's the last piece to the puzzle. He really becomes very, very obnoxious with these Plague Wards around the fights. Wood protecting their high ground here from ViciGaming. Charge onto the backlines. Just take the creeps for the time being. Everything are going on Topson. It has level 18. The 3 levels now in the Pulverize. 270 damage per hit. And of course, a 16.8 second cooldown. With that Arcane Rune active. Erica is still farming. 4th net worth, but you gotta recall, farm on a CK is not relative to other heroes. If he gets to hit someone with the ultimate, with the illusions up, it's triple damage. It's a lot. So you can technically still take a fight as CK if the fight goes your way. You will have the damage still. With the armlet, Echo, BKB, it's enough. Sure, he'd love to have more. 4-man smoke. Spear catches over on Ana. They might just try and commit to kill this luck. BKB gets the ult off though. They didn't kill him fast enough. The burst wasn't there. Tombstone on the ground. Topson charging through the onslaught. They'll turn with the BKBs to kill the Tombstone. Meanwhile, Erica caught inside the Stag Storm will be forced to use the BKB himself. Cuckoo now stunned and trying to walk himself away. Will actually use the Sprout, but stunned by the Cookie. Yang's in the middle of it. Zephyr's poisoning up everyone, and Ana just getting the stack. He's getting the job done, and G is called. Game 1 goes to T1 in this best of 3 elimination match.